Paul here from PABrewNews. Time for another beer. Last beer of the day. Had a beautiful Bigfoot. Time for a M.O.A.B. M.O.A.B, mother of all Betty's Imperial Stout. From Nebraska Brewing Company. Ale aged in bourbon barrels, bottle conditioned, coming in at a very sessionable 13 alcohol by the volume. So let's get this cracking done. And into a glass. Cracked glass. Label out, folks. That's right, Joe. You know. Label out. We had the regular Mother of Betty. Not the biggest fan of that. It's a little bit lackluster, but it's nice. It's very bourbon forward. It's very whiskey forward, bourbon forward, but not a lot of other characters coming out to really complement everything as a whole. This, however, should be the upgraded version, so maybe everything's gonna work right. Let's check it out. Right now, to the light. Right now, woo! Darkest pitch, only a little bit of a ruby hue from the pinnacle of the glass. Other than that, a little bit of a ring has accumulated at the top of the glass. Just a little ring. Not too much a khaki colored ring. Try to swirl around. Oh my god. Blankets of alcohol legs. Not sheets. Not blankets, sheets, comforters, pillow spreads of alcohol on this glass. Excuse me. Sorry. From that 13% alcohol by volume, literally it's coating and coating and coating. I've actually never seen something coat a glass as much as this 13% beer is done. You can see the different waving nuances of the alcohol legs coating the glass. Very interesting. A little bit of sticking from that lacing, actually. Really actually surprising about that. But very nice. So let's get to the aroma. Cheers. Oh, man. Char smoke, obviously. A little bit of that caramel peppery bourbon coming up. A little bit of baker's chocolate, a little bit of milk chocolate. Very nice. Oh, it's so rich and decadent. You say ditch and fecadent? I don't know. Rich and decadent. No, you're not getting baker's chocolate, but you're getting milk chocolate. You're not getting dark chocolate, but you're getting milk chocolate, baker's chocolate, nice, rich, round caramel. A little bit of a walnut husk, kind of nutty quality from that little coffee tone. You have that roasty, toasty tone, a little bit of brown bread in there as well. Beautiful, bright, peppery bourbon. Very caramel, peppery bourbon. Beautiful stuff. Let us get a taste on this stuff. Cheers. Okay, let's do this. First sip to acclimate yourself to the taste of that 13% because there's going to be an initial waft of everything. Second sip, really nice. Lots of, actually, the dark chocolate comes in on the taste. A little bit of nuance of dark chocolate, baker's chocolate, milk chocolate. You have the whole kind of combatant run, the gauntlet of chocolate, definitely hitting the palate. Excuse me, nose is acting up right now. But the caramel sorry, mouth is acting up right now. But the caramel bourbon is definitely there. I love those lovely layers of chocolate. Those, man, you get every single nuance of that chocolate too. Every single nuance. Beautiful walnut husk, nutty quality of that coffee. Really beautiful smoky tones from that barrel aging process, not just from the bourbon. You have beautiful caramel peppery bourbon, but you have a little bit of smoky toad, roasty kind of brown bread tones too coming through it. Char smoke. Oh, beautiful beer. Really nice beer. It's a bit thin. To my usual fans, they understand this. It's a bit thin. Low side of a full body, but still very oily, very nice. Not sticky, but oily. A little bit of that viscous quality lets you enjoy what you're doing. Very nice. The one thing I will say, to a lot of bodies like this, the thin body lends to the drinkability. 13% alcohol by volume. You cannot tell this is 13% alcohol by volume at all. This drinks like it's 8, 9, maybe 10. Hiding those extra 3 is a gift. I don't know how to say it. We are spoiled. 5 years ago, 13% alcohol by volume. People would be like, every sip, oh, wow, son of a woo, you know, the whole deal. 13%, 15%, 60%, we can actually drink these beers and just sip them. Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We are spoiled. We are very spoiled. And this is not talking about people that are just acclimated to drinking these beers. That's not the case at all. This is simply the way brewers approach beers today. Is even 5 years ago is a whole new ball game. Other half, another one that Joe loves. They're doing 11% double IPAs that drink like they're 8 or 7. This is insane. But they have the responsibility to put their ABV on the label. And a lot of brewing companies are not kind of meeting those responsibility standards, we should say. So more breweries definitely need to put their ABV on that label. For their sake, their customers' sake, insurance sakes, everything's sakes. You know, those kind of things. Yeah, dating and stuff is important too. But the number one thing I feel that everyone who makes an alcoholic beverage should put on the label is their ABV. I know I'm a bad person for saying that, but that's the way I roll. So there you go. This son of a bitch is a beautiful beer. This is 16 ounces. 16 ounces of beer. And I think I only paid like $12. And for Nebraska, that's fucking cheap. And for a beer of this quality that is damn near Parabola quality, that is fucking cheap. As far as I know. I haven't bought Parabola in years, but it wasn't cheap. Let me say that. It wasn't fucking cheap at all. I will say, Parabola came in 22 ounces, not 16. So, you're paying for those extra ounces. No, it's still $25 a bottle, if you know what I mean. Because, what the fuck? I was in Liberty. Liberty and I were together. And I was in Paulsbo, Washington with Liberty. And I bought a bunch of Firestone Walker beers. And, yeah, one of the beers that I bought was Parabola. $25 a bottle. And it's just as good as this. I don't really get the coconut, though, that Joe says he gets. I don't get that, but I'm not a big coconut fan. I don't do coconut much. So maybe that's why I don't do the coconut so much as he gets the coconut. But anyway, I'm just trying to you know, equivocate prices. Parabola, 22 ounce, or for 25, or this, which is just as good almost, for 12. You know what I mean? 2 of these for almost the price of that. There you go. There you go. Shit. let's just say, and this is at Bloom Brew, I will tell you, Bloom Brew from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, which has been spoiling me like a mofo with getting the beers in that I say get in this, do this, and they get their own shit in. It's amazing, and oh my god. But I will buy many, many, many of these, and very, very soon. So just, if you want one of these, get your ass to Bloom Brew quick. There you go. Cheers. Ooh, excuse me. I'm very sorry. Beautiful brew, by the way. Doesn't feel gassy. But one of the things I watched a long time ago now was Oz Clark. And Oz Clark's a beautiful man. If you don't understand, if you don't know, Oz Clark, O-Z-C-A-C-L-A-R-K-E. Oz Clark. If you love drinking, if you love history, if you love everything that has to do with drinking and the romanticism of drinking, you need to know Oz Clark. If you don't, please goddamn, just go on YouTube, go on this, find all Oz Clark, because he is just, he's one of the major, like, you know how Michael Jackson is a major influencer for most classic beer drinkers? They reference Michael Jackson. That's Oz Clark for me. Oz Clark really put the romanticism, the lust, the history, the drive behind beer. I don't know if I ever I've never mentioned this in a beer review before, but yes, definitely Oz Clark. That is the guy. That is the man of the hour. The tower of power, too sweet to be sour, baby. Yo, that is the guy that you need to be looking for when it comes to drink and the history behind drink. Because even though he might waffle on to like some kind of like side road drink, it'll give you enough experience to find the next guy that can get further onto that, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I've waffled on for far too long. This is a very, very, very nice beer. I want to take one more sip and I'll give you a rating, because it's 13% alcohol by volume. Give me some time. Don't rush me. You know what I mean? It's light. It's a bit thin. It's got that low side of a medium body tapering to that high side of a low side of a full body tapering to that high side of a medium body. But the Baker's chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, they all have their little bit of a area. I wish there was some dark fruits, but there isn't. But what is there is beautiful. The bourbon complements everything. The walnut husk is there. The fucking earthiness is there. Would like a little bit more vanilla. Would like a little bit more dark fruit qualities. But at the same time, I'm still going to give this a 9 out of 10. It's so damn good. If you see this, if it's under 20 bucks a bottle, buy this. You will not be sad if you did. It is that good. Anything under 20 bucks a bottle, buy this. This beer is delicious and you will enjoy it. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Bye-bye. Watch that finger, by the way.